Hi, I'm Captain Greg McManus. I'm the commanding officer of the LAPD's Harbor Area. For those that aren't aware of Harbor Area or haven't been watching some of our recent updates, Harbor Area is basically all the city area south of 91 freeway, consisting of Wilmington, San Pedro, Harbor Gateway, Harbor City, and the Port of Los Angeles. So I'd like to take a couple minutes basically to update you on the status of Harbor Area, both with the COVID-19 response as well as crime. So I'd like to start first with the COVID-19 update. Currently, we've went into phase 2 of the reopening. There's been a lot of questions about the reopening. Remember, it's determined by the state, the county, and the city. So some of the things that may be occurring within Los Angeles County are going to be different than what is occurring in Orange County. Similar that there's some things that are occurring perhaps in Redondo Beach are going to be different than what is occurring in the city of Los Angeles. Effective last night, the mayor has directed that all persons in the city of Los Angeles, while outside, are required to have and or wear a facial covering of some sort. Those are exempted are children or those with pre-existing medical conditions. If you're out exercising, riding, running, etc., you just need to have it in your possession. But if you're out walking or on the sidewalk or going into the businesses, you need to have it on. So phase 2 is a partial reopening. I'm going to talk about some of the public spaces. The parks continue to be open, but they're open only for exercising. We're asking everyone not to do, please, is to have large gatherings in the park, such as picnics, etc. The beaches here within San Pedro have now opened. The beaches are open only to exercise, riding, biking, surfing, swimming. What is not permitted is sunbathing, gathering, barbecuing, etc. If you've been to the beaches, you'll see that the parking is closed. Only exterior parking on the streets is available. So that's really where we stand at this point with COVID-19. It's been 2 months we've been in this. It's going to take a little bit longer. We very much appreciate everyone's cooperation, particularly with the businesses, both essential and non-essential. Talk very briefly on crime. The good news is violent crime here in Harbor Area is currently down about 12% during the COVID-19 response. A couple areas that we're struggling with is on property crime specifically. And stolen cars are an issue here. And the cars that are being stolen are some of the older cars, older trucks, 10-year-old sedans, etc. It's unfortunate, though, that many of the vehicles that are being stolen are left running or their keys inside. They're having issues with GTAs currently is in Wilmington. So I'm going to ask the senior lead officers in Wilmington. I have about 100 clubs that the senior lead officers are going to be distributing to the community of Wilmington to try to help dissuade some of the vehicles and suspects from stealing the vehicles there. And it's really two-part. In Harbor Gateway and Harbor City, there's a lot of thefts occurring of catalytic converters, which are underneath the vehicles. We're asking the community to do, if you see folks out in the street at midnight that are working on cars that obviously you don't know, we ask you please call the police, 911, that it is very probable that they are removing a catalytic converter. The other area that we're having issues with, particularly in Harbor City and in Wilmington, is theft of license plates. We're attempting to get tamper-proof bolts for the community to go on the license plates. It might take a couple weeks for us to get that. Once we have that, we'll be distributing it to the community. If you're able to go down to Home Depot or Lowe's and acquire one of these bolts, takes 2 bolts to a license plate, rear license plate, front license plate, total 4. Highly recommend you do so. And that's where we stand on the status of Harbor Area. We try to do this about once or twice a month, give you an update on your communities. So please be safe, and thank you.